I have tried to refill this beanbag myself, only noticing now that there actually were some instructions on where to cut it that I was not paying attention to. These little beans are definitely a choking hazard for kids, so do not open this up and make a huge mess if you have small kids around and no one to help you. I don't think that cutting it at the other end was really my problem, but definitely trying to do this by myself, I have really gotten myself into a pickle because the styrofoam balls are going everywhere and they're like, they have static. You see this? So look at this. Every time I try to go near one, it literally jumps up the outside of the bag. So this is nothing to play with. I'm gonna call this first attempt done. I can't believe that all of those styrofoam balls actually will fit inside of this beanbag chair. I'm gonna have to clean up every one of these little beads that I was not able to successfully get into the beanbag chair.
If you're doing this task alone at home like I am, you'll need to get 2 sturdy chairs, 2 clamp-like devices, a pair of scissors, and baby powder, which is actually essential to minimizing the static that comes inside these refill bags. Because the zippers on the bottom of these beanbag chairs don't actually come with hand pulls, you'll also need to collect a couple of twisty ties that you easily thread through the hole, and this becomes the pull that you use to open and close the zipper. The top corner of this bag instructs us to cut along the dotted line. I'm going to cut just inside that line. I close it with my fingers and pull it out of the box. Next up, I'll pour a generous amount of baby powder into the refill bag. This helps to combat the static. I'll close up that hole again with my hand, and then we'll shake up the bag so that the baby powder can spread throughout. I'm going to open up the bottom of the beanbag chair now and secure the sides to the arms on my chairs. If the chairs you have handy happen to have a wider rim on that frame, you will need to get some larger clamps like these. For this demonstration, I'll be using my bar chairs from inside and our chip clips. Here's what that opening looks like. It's important to maintain the flow of the beans from your refill bag into your beanbag chair. It's easy to lose control if it starts to flow too fast, and then the beans go everywhere. Because I'm working with a Big Joe chair that's actually structured, so it's not just one big bag, it actually has separate pockets inside, I stop partway through the refill process so that I can shake the bag and make sure that those refill beans are settling into the pockets that I need them to before I continue. Because the shape of the chair has changed a bit now that it's partially refilled, I'm going to clip it to the chair a little bit differently while I continue. The closer you get to completely refilling the bag, the more careful you have to be about where those beans are settling inside of the beanbag chair. If I don't adjust the chair accordingly, those beans are going to start spilling out before I have a chance to cap off the flow and reorganize. Every once in a while, one of the little beans will fall out and I just tuck it right back in. This is why I like to keep the opening as small as possible so that I can control that flow better. There are actually structured pieces of fabric on the inside that you have to maneuver around. If you don't make sure that these beans fill each pocket, you'll end up with an overflow. I keep my baby powder nearby, especially as I get towards the end of this process, so that I can spray some of this baby powder on these beans if they show too much static electricity and I start to lose control of where they're going. I may have gone a little bit overboard with my use of the baby powder.
The refill bag is completely empty now thanks to the help of that baby powder. We lost a number of these beans that I will need to clean up before I'm officially finished. And I need to go ahead and remove my ties from these zippers. I don't mind the cleanup, and I'm thankful to have our chairs refilled so that we can use them again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and you found the information to be helpful. If you did, give us a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and then you'll be alerted the next time we have a video ready. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
H-I-J-K, M-N-N-O-P, Q-R-S, T-U-V, W-X, Y-N-D, know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?